Hey, Aleida here for NERDSHOCK, and today we're continuing the journey through Tyria with Basil the Wanderer. So we've been playing Living World Season 2 in Guild Wars 2, and it's time for us to start a new chapter. So let's go to our story journal and go to Living World Season 2, continue this story, The Dragon's Reach Part 2. So we received a mail, let's check it out, from Casimir. Dear Basil the Wanderer, I hope this finds you well. I'm afraid my efforts to get the Queen to the summit haven't gone as smoothly as expected. The Queen has had a situation arise that may prevent her from attending. I'll give you the full details when you arrive, but the short version is that someone is spreading rumors that Queen Jenna not only met with Evil Scarlet prior to the Queen's Jubilee celebration, but also conspired to give Scarlet the mechanical watch nights. This is, of course, ridiculous, but the Queen can't leave Divinity's Reach until these rumors are squelched. Countess Anise has suggested that I use my intuitive ability to find the cats spreading the rumors and discredit them, but I don't want to do this alone. Will you come help me? Your friend Casimir. So, show me. Let's see. And it's somewhere here. Interesting. Okay. So we're already in Divinity's Reach, and let's head to the quest marker.
Where did he...
So we haven't been in Divinity's Reach for quite some time. But yeah, it's always fun to return here, I guess. Let's see. Let's follow the green arrows. So of course we already did a full map completion of Divinity's Reach, and we could have used a waypoint, but since we haven't visited Divinity's Reach for some time, at least outside a story instance, I thought let's just head over the quest marker by a raptor. Casimir?
Let me catch you up on what's happening. Queen Jenna can't attend the summit because someone has accused her of conspiring with Scarlet. The hearing is the same day.
Convenient.
Someone's lying, and we have to figure out who. Soon as we know, we can confront that person and get them to recant their statement. We need to talk to everyone, find clues to the truth, and build evidence to defend the Queen. Once we discover who among them is the mastermind, we'll take action. But be careful. These people are suspicious and sensitive. Say something too blunt or off-putting, and they'll clam up. If we're obviously undermining their plans, they'll have us escorted out of the party, and it will all have been for nothing.
Okay, get introduced at the party. Let's go.
Introducing a hero who needs no introduction, the commander of the pact, and accompanying the Casimir Mead.
Keep it together, Kaz. You can get through this. Be confident, like Jory.
Casimir, come over here. Don't look so glum. Care for an hors d'oeuvre? Hello, dear Casimir. Don't worry your little face over what the Herald's papers say. You'll always be noble in my eyes.
Countess Anise, that's direct and kind of you to say. I'm afraid I don't feel particularly noble.
Then we must do something about that. Nobility isn't in the blood, as so many believe. It's in your choices. Your return to grace is only a pardon away. If your talent for detecting lies is all you say it is, well, let's just say I'm confident we can convince the Queen your value overrides your father's misfortune.
I only hope to be of some small service, Countess. Oh dear. Okay. Let's start picking apart everything they say. One of these ministers is spreading lies about the Queen.
Don't misunderstand, Countess. I'm certainly grateful to you for purchasing my billet and putting me to work. I'm just not sure I understand the reasoning behind dragging me to this soiree of yours.
And there's Kanak. Careful there. You don't want to be seen getting too friendly with the staff. Why are you here? I'm on a job, bodyguard for a countess, or a somewhat more glamorous position than my last, I must say. You mean your position as prisoner? Yes, and thanks for stating the obvious, painful truth. Technically, I'm still a prisoner. It's just now my bars are lined with velvet. Don't let that fool you, though. I'm definitely not free. The Countess owns you now? That's harsh. I wouldn't say that. More like I'm on a loan to her from the prison. So long as I'm a good grunt, she'll keep me with her and I don't have to go back in a cell. You planning on behaving yourself? Absolutely, I'm no fool. I could be in a much worse situation than this. I guess you could say I learned my lesson. I know I have a reputation for acting rashly, but those days are behind me. Pardon me if I don't entirely believe you. No pardon necessary. You're in a crowd of many, watching me like hawks. So far, Countess Anise has treated me with respect. I have no reason to betray her trust. Besides, she amuses me mightily. I'll be at the front of the hunting party if you mess this up. I would expect no less, though I do believe you might have a hard time catching me again. No offense intended. Just watch yourself, Canuck. So Canuck was actually introduced in Living World Season 1. Unfortunately, his episode, they didn't really bring it back when they brought back Living World Season 1. Maybe sometime in the future, but for now you can actually just go to the Guild Wars 2 wiki and read up on his background story and his introduction if you are interested. For now, yeah, he's currently not super important, so... But it's fun that we see Canuck again in Living World Season 2 here. Okay, so let's hunt for some lying minister and check if we can talk with the nobles.
How is everything? Oh, I do hope you're enjoying the
Excuse me. More wine, please, waiter.
He was up ill all last night. I told him not to eat that fourth pie.
Hello?
Tell me, have you
My
tried
time
the
is
pie?
precious.
It's as if Melandru herself kissed it with just a hint of dill.
But I thought for certain it was Minister Wee who attended court the day Scarlet was there. Are you sure?
Yes?
I have a vague recollection of that crazy Sylvari walking into her audience with the Queen. This was well before the attack on the city, by the way. I still don't know why I noticed her. I was expecting to see Minister Wee's wife here today. Lady Wee? She gets the vapors. Fragile constitution. Poor dear can keep up with her husband. Apparently, neither can I. I thought he was in court today. Scarlet had an audience with the Queen. If you've seen one minister, you've seen them all. That's the dour look on all their faces, but seriously, it's rather difficult to confuse Minister Wee with Minister Estelle. Or even Minister Autumn. My memory just isn't what it used to be. Which one did you confuse with Minister Wee? I saw Estelle enter the throne room, along with the goat farmer. Minister Arton and a Sylvari. That wretch turned out to be Scarlet. She did. Okay, so it was Estelle, a goat farmer, and Minister Arton, and of course Scarlet. Okay, well, nice talking to
I
you.
remember hearing afterward that Scarlet approached the Queen. No one paid any attention back then. Scarlet was a nobody until the Queen's Jubilee.
Interesting. Okay, so we have avoided suspicious activity. So the suspicion bar is not filling up currently. But we did get one clue. You know, we know now who had an audience with the Queen, with the other, well, at least approached the Queen. So now let's see if other people are
Then he
yapping.
asked me which pair I wanted, to suggest I couldn't afford both. Why, I should have slapped him on the spot.
Oh, gods.
So good to see you, Minister.
For the truffle steak.
Well, there's Minister Wee, so maybe talk to him? It really is a pity my wife had to miss the party. She just loves these sorts of things. But work is work. I understand. You keep up appearances while Lady we under... Oh, no, I don't think we should say that first. Have you heard that the Queen is increasing taxes for landowners? What? I thought only workers pay taxes. Why ever would you tax landowners? That's ridiculous. Isn't really helping. Okay. So, I understand you keep up appearances while Lady Wee undermines the Queen. Don't be ridiculous. Have you been at the punch? Take a moment to cool down, or you may offend someone less tolerant of your outrageous allegations. Ooh, my suspicion bar is filling up. Okay, it was a stretch. I just want to help the Queen. Yes, help the Queen, help the world, help everything. That's what you do, right? Just watch where you run that tongue. There are people here who wouldn't hesitate to cut it off. Crap. So we're not really moving along. Oh, here. How Lady Anise persuaded Chauncey to grace her party, I'll never know. She's more resourceful than I thought. This is truly the classiest occasion I've attended since Lady Wee's clam bake. Clam bake? Oh, mercy me, how confusing that must sound. Lady Wee has a little rebel in her, don't you know? She insisted we call her seafood banquet a clam bake. So edgy. Okay, guys, I really need some more
I wish
information.
Anise hadn't invited the ministers. They make me so uncomfortable. Especially Minister... Excuse me, are you eavesdropping?
Greetings.
Okay, you do realize, I'm sure, that it's rude to eavesdrop. Were you? Oh, no, my lady. I merely want to introduce myself. I'm Basil The Wanderer. Oh, I do beg your pardon. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lady Allison, and my companion here is Lady Brenda. Okay. Are you enjoying the party? Some of the guests seem rather tense. I wouldn't think anyone could ignore such a beautiful night as this. Okay. Oh, I'm quite sure that some ministers prefer dark nights like this to sunny days. Okay, I've met a few of them. How long has it been since you visited our fair city? I return as regularly as I can to visit my friends. Okay, well, she's not lying, but she's being evasive, says Casimir. Try again and press her for more information whenever she talks about the ministers. Some of the guests seem rather tense. A particular minister makes you uncomfortable. Minister Codicus, of course. He surrounds himself with intrigue, cloaks, daggers, shadows, and all that nasty business. Don't let him look upon you, my dear. Once he has you in his sights, you're doomed. She said ministers can be dangerous. Okay. Okay, I hear one minister is spreading rumors about the Queen. Yes, Minister Codicus is behind it, but he never involves himself directly. He has others to do his dirty work, like Estelle and Arton. They were awfully talkative with him at the last party, I understand. Okay.
Of course. Codicus would be involved in anything that undermines the Queen. But he's not the one accusing her. We have to find that person.
Yes. Okay, Minister Codicus is always a pain in the ass. So now, let's see. They mentioned Arton, Minister Arton, and Estelle. But, you know, Arton is the old guy, so I'm not sure if he really, you know...
To put them off guard. Surely you can't imagine that these dandies pose some kind of threat to you? Are you even paying attention, or do you simply not care? Either way, you are a maddening woman.
Oh, there's Minister Arton. Hello. As I was telling my old friend Codicus the other day, we really must do something about these bandits. They are a hazard. I have reason to believe they're connected to the White Mantle. But the White Mantle have been gone for ages, right? They're certainly no longer the force they were a couple hundred years ago, but I've seen their symbol in unexpected places. I believe they run the black market around here. Interesting theory. So, I think... it's not really Minister Arton, to be honest. Let's see... Ah, there's Minister Estelle. Hello, lady.
What?
You're a busy bee. Does it make you charming, or does it make you nosy? Definitely nosy. They say you were in court the same day Scarlet was. Okay, let's just push her, right? It's a matter of public record who receives an audience with the Queen and when. There were several people there that day. So what did Scarlet want? She was soft-spoken. I doubt anyone heard her, but the Queen and Countess Anise. It was as if they were conspiring. Did you see Minister Arden there? I believe so. I spent most of the time behind my handkerchief. The goats, or maybe it was the farmer, smelled so badly it made my eyes water. I see. Okay. Let's talk to Casimir, because Casimir, she has this ability to sniff out lies, I think. My mind is spinning, so much information. Can you make heads or tails of it? We've learned a few things. First, we know who was in court that day. Yeah. A farmer with a goat, 2 ministers, Estelle and Arden, and Scarlet. And we know that Codicus lets others do his dirty work for him. We've also heard that both Estelle and Arden have seen Codicus lately. It must be one of them. Let's talk to Minister Arden first. Yeah, I think usually it's like, oh, Minister Arden did something, but then he actually didn't do anything.
Stop right there. I don't care about your dog's new haircut.
So I think it was part of the personal story. Let's see if we can look that up. If it was in my story. Like traitor to the Queen?
If there's nothing in particular you need me to do,
let's see.
would you mind if I help
Ravenous,
myself to
the
some
Trap,
refreshments?
or was it Shadows of the Past,
Am
or
I
Crichton
really
Politics?
so dull?
Let's see.
Well, here's something interesting. Would you like to know how long a severed head remains conscious?
Okay, so it's not really mentioned
I suppose
here.
not. Do let me know if you need
Oh, here.
to do more than make
In Shadows of the Past, with confronting Captain Tervellan. Sergeant Bixby and I were set up by Captain Tervellan, but we escaped the trap. When he caught up with Tervellan, he confessed that Minister Arden was the mastermind behind the ambush of Falcon Company. But I don't think that was actually true, because I think he said something like he never saw who gave the orders or blah blah, and that it was signed as Minister Arden, but that it wasn't actually Minister Arden. So yeah, I'm not sure if he's still like part of all this. So let's just talk to Minister Arden first. As I was telling my old friend Codicus the other day, the bandits are always like, oh, bandits. Did you see Scarlet the day she had an audience with the Queen? I did. There were 4 of us in the throne room with the Queen, and Countess Anise, and the guards, of course. It was Scarlet, me, Minister Estelle, and some dirty farmer with a goat. And the Queen spoke to Scarlet? Yeah, she was polite as always, but the Countess kept whispering in the Queen's ear. It was making us all nervous. Scarlet wanted permission to study with the engineer that designed the Watch Nights. What did the Queen say? She respectfully declined. Scarlet was the last in line, and the Queen left before there could be more discussion. Scarlet tried to say more, but the Queen apologized and hurried out. Anything else? The Silvari. Scarlet looked livid. She stormed out, shoving guards out of her way. She was rather frightening, actually. I imagine that's what Countess Anise saw that made her hustle the Queen away. Cass, does his testimony line up? His description of events perfectly matches what Anise told me. Minister Arden is telling the truth. He must not be the one. Interesting.
You've convinced me.
Thank you.
It looks like Minister Estelle is the one spreading this horrible rumor.
See?
Let's keep at it. If
Or
we're going
Minister
to confront
Arden.
her, we'll need serious evidence to back us up.
I know for a fact the Queen had a private talk with Scarlet. How? Everyone is saying it, so it must be true.
Okay, so as expected, Minister Arden he might be friends with Codicus, but it isn't really like, you know.
You must be mistaken. My niece knows a guard who heard from a doorman that the Queen... Oh, I've said too much.
Ooh, let's see. Okay.
Responsibility isn't easy.
Oh, you, Basil the Wanderer. You're well known in these parts. The Queen recently mentioned you were hosting a summit. She'd like very much to attend. That may be complicated. Oh, I know, those lies Estelle is spreading. Can you imagine our barefoot Queen skulking through the streets at night in disguise? It's laughable. You don't think she met with Scarlet? In the throne room, yes, but not in the streets. A Char emissary visited the Queen that night. While the emissary since left, the guard who was present will testify.
Countess Anise hardly ever lets the Queen out of her sight.
You seem
She and the
distracted,
guard will
Countess. What are you
corroborate the
looking
Queen's
for in this
alibi.
crowd?
Okay, so we need
I
to
could
talk.
lend my eyes and ears to your search. If there's nothing in particular you need me to do, would you mind if I help myself to some of your refreshments? Am I really so dull? Well, here's something interesting. Would you like to know how long a severed head remains conscious? I suppose not. Do let me know if you need me to do more than make debutantes and fops uncomfortable.
So this is actually a very funny part, because Canuck is like talking to Countess Anise, and it seems Countess Anise is actually really just saying, just making like these listening sounds, and Canuck doesn't really think she's actually listening to him, but she stands just, you know, here, but interesting. Okay. Lady Claire. Okay. Hello! We were just discussing how horrible it is that the Queen betrayed us all. That's just a bad rumor, a lie. No, it's not. I saw her in Selma district shortly after nightfall. She wore a black woolen cloak with the hood up. The only reason I knew it was her was because I bumped into her and saw her face.
I can take that.
This doesn't add up? Listen, just between you and me, I may not be telling the exact truth, but they offered me a lot of gold if I'd say I was there. Please, you can't tell anyone. You're going to have to testify. Oh, all right. I'll testify that I was paid to lie, but I'll never say who paid me. I don't betray old friends. Still, I wasn't comfortable lying, but my son is ill. I hope the Queen will forgive me. Okay, you're doing the right thing.
Good observation. I had a feeling she was lying. The Queen wouldn't hold a private meeting with just anyone, much less a Sylvari with no political connections. This woman will testify.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see if we can find more information. Maybe.
I can take that.
Was there also a guard?
Is lying a prerequisite for being in the ministry?
Okay, talk to the servant.
Did you need something?
It makes me so sad to think that the people who run our city, our kingdom, can't get along with each other now. Now, one of the ministers is spreading lies about the Queen. Okay, who do you work for? Oh, I'll pay for any information you have on the lying minister. Oh, that's generous, but I have nothing to say. I'm employed by Minister Arton. I won't shoot myself in the foot for a few coins. Oh, crap. I shouldn't have said that. Okay. I've had some experience with ministers. Not all are bad. Both my wife and I work for ministers. They can be like night and day. My wife works for Minister Estelle. I work for Minister Arton. Do you like your jobs? Most days. My wife has a harder time. Her minister has a gambling problem. If she's winning, she's fine. If not, she's dangerous. Would she know where Estelle was the night of the alleged meeting? Maybe. Estelle often visits her old friend, Lady Claire, in the evening. Asks my wife if she knows what happened. She's a good woman, and I won't lie to protect the minister. Thank you for the information. You're a good Crichton. Okay, so we already talked to Lady Claire, and she was lying.
Another witness who can help us prove the Queen's innocence.
Yes.
Nicely done.
Okay. What do you think? Do we have enough evidence to discredit her accusations? Plenty. The servant's wife can testify that Estelle met with Lady Claire. And maybe the threat of her testifying will be enough to shut this down. What else? We have multiple witnesses who say the Queen turned down Scarlet's requests. I still can't believe Scarlet wanted to study with the Watch Night engineer. Thank the gods the Queen turned her down, though that might explain Scarlet's anger when she attacked our city. What else? We know Estelle's friend was lying for her, so that's a thing. For a pouch of gold, you mean? Estelle must have coached Lady Claire. I don't imagine it will be too hard to get her to testify to the lie. I guess they weren't such good friends after all. Okay, we're ready to confront Estelle with the evidence.
Looks like we've got everything we need. Time to expose Minister Estelle for the liar she is.
Gentlemen, please leave.
Okay.
I see you've been busy socializing with the guests.
Talk. Okay. Hello, Busy Bee. I must admit, I'm a bit charmed by how you flit from flower to flower. Okay, I know all about you. Listen closely to what Estelle says. Once she's finished, don't be afraid to ask her to repeat what she said. Press her only when you're certain she's lying. Okay, I have a question. Is it true that you work closely with Lord Codicus? I used to work with Lord Codicus, but now that I'm considering retirement. I've started spending most of my time in the ministry library. I hardly ever see him. Tell me more. Admittedly, I occasionally do a small task for him, but he's still recovering from that awful scandal. He keeps to himself most of the time. Okay, tell me more. Even at parties, Lord Codicus is off doing his own thing, and I'm left to my own devices. I'm just a wallflower, really. Casimir, what do you think? She keeps backpedaling. Press her when she lies, and then present your evidence to counter her arguments. Okay. Minister Estelle, can you repeat that? I used to work with Lord Codicus, but now that I'm considering retirement, I hardly ever see him. Okay, well, that's not what I heard. Why would I lie about something like that? He's my boss's boss's boss. I don't work directly with him. I met with someone who says you see Codicus often. Admittedly, I occasionally do a small task for him. Oh yeah? Well, you attended his garden party not long ago. That was actually one of the dungeon stories I think you could do. Oh, yes, I'd nearly forgotten that. There was a large crowd there. I only saw the legate minister from across the roses. I heard there was only a handful of people there. Even at parties, Lord Codicus... Oh yeah, well... shy, huh?
Thank you.
Oh yes, I barely spoke with anyone during the entire party. Beautiful garden, though. Okay, so a witness said you had an aside with Codicus. He talked, you nodded. Fine, he and I talked, but you'll never learn the topic of that discussion. And you can prove it had anything to do with the Queen. Okay, so I don't have to prove it, I just have to discredit you.
So perhaps I misspoke. Apologies. I shall revise my statement.
Oh, she's gonna revise her statement? No. Okay, let's go. So what if I work with Lord Codicus? It means nothing. It doesn't change the fact that I was there when Scarlet had her audience with the Queen. Did you hear what the Queen discussed with Scarlet? No, they spoke too quietly, like schoolgirl friends, whispering so no one else would hear. Tell me more. I must have been lost in my own thoughts while the Queen and Scarlet conspired deviously. I heard the word watch nights. Isn't that bad enough? Do you know now how many people died of because the Queen gave Scarlet access to the watch nights? Can you repeat that, Minister Estelle? No, they spoke too quietly, like schoolgirls. Okay, that's a lie. You heard everything.
Oh, the audacity. Where are your manners?
Guards, please escort these scandal mongers to the gates.
No, we're pressing too hard.
This isn't what was supposed to happen.
Crap. Oh, that's disorienting. My goodness, what just happened? It felt like a mesmer spell. I think Anise created a version for us. Let's get back into the party. Let's go. So our suspicion bar was actually probably a bit too full. But we couldn't really press Minister Estelle, right? So let's try again. We didn't really have great options either. So maybe it works this time. Maybe she is already sick of us and thinks like, oh please. I don't want to talk to you again. Okay. So, okay, did you hear what the Queen discussed with Scarlet? No? Okay, tell me more.
I can take that.
Tell me more.
Thank you.
Tell me more. Casimir. She's clever and slippery, but you can nail down those lies. Catch her off guard when she slips up. Okay, so we need to ask her. I heard the Queen was escorted out for her safety. Okay, you weren't there. You can't possibly know how they behaved, unless you questioned the goat. I spoke with Arton. His version agrees with the Countess's. And the goats. Yes, well, one person's politeness is another's friendliness. That means nothing.
Aren't you the nosy one? If you must know, I'll tell you what really happened.
Disprove the minister's final statement. Okay, let's go.
What?
It doesn't matter what happened in the throne room. The Queen arranged to meet Scarlet later that evening. She didn't want any of us to hear them, so she sneaked off. You're sticking by the claim that they arranged this in the throne room? Absolutely. Their foreheads were practically touching. They were so chummy. They agreed to something, and what else could it be? Tell me more. So it was brief, a look, a smile. Maybe they already arranged to meet later. I don't know. All I know is that I saw them under the bridge. It was the Queen and Scarlet. Okay, well, tell me more. I'm not the only one who saw her. There was another witness who came forward, a noblewoman. Okay, tell me even more. Okay, so why are you working so hard to protect Queen Jenna? Meow, meow, meow. Let's talk to Casimir. What do you think? You've been whispering this whole time. I don't have it. It's rude. Seriously? All right. If you would please repeat your statement then. Absolutely. Their foreheads were practically touching. You're crazy. Anise would never let Scarlet get that close to the Queen. Oh yes. She was in on it too. All smiles and pet this and pet that. Minister Arton describes a very different atmosphere. Okay, so we do have a bit of the suspicion bar going up. Oh, Minister, can you repeat that? Absolutely. Okay.
I can take that.
Tell me more.
Thank you.
Okay. Tell me more. I'm not the only one who saw her. Okay, tell me more. Okay, shit. Okay, you're crazy. Oh yeah, she was in on it too. Minister Arton. Oh no, suspicion bar. What time did you see them? Later, about an hour after dark. They were in the Salmon district. I got sight of the Queen's profile and nearly fainted. Why would she endanger herself like that? The Queen was in her office with the chair emissary at the time. How many witnesses have you have in pocket? Everyone knows we were in school together. Someone paid her to lie and I suspected it was you. Why are you... Okay. You told your accomplice to say it was a black cloak. No, it was a red cape, I think. Oh, there. She slipped up. Have you forgotten? You're trying to confuse me. It was a red cape, I'm sure of it. Dark red. If you and your old friend can't agree on the color of the Queen's cape... Wait, I remember now. The Queen was in a black cape. Countess Anise was in a red one. Did I forget to mention they were both there? You know, the Countess wouldn't let the Queen go anywhere alone. You're saying Countess Anise was there too? What? Clearly, we need to discuss this further. Ah, Basil the Wanderer. Okay, Casimir, come on. We have to eliminate any doubt at all. If there's even the smallest chance that Estelle is telling the truth. She's not, but we need to hear Anise say she wasn't under that bridge. I'm sure I'd have sensed if this were some kind of Mesmer cover-up, don't you think? It doesn't matter. I'll know if the Countess is lying when we ask her. Okay, let's go. So we're gonna double check with Anise. Ah. These nobles, you know, and these parties.
Oh, no. Avoid anything remotely equestrian. You don't want your guests to enter your
Stop.
and think
Don't
the
approach her.
balusters are centaurs.
It's an illusion. I am elsewhere. Find me, and we shall talk.
So, yeah, that's why she wasn't really responsive to Canuck when he was telling her all these things and only said, haha, and Canuck was like, oh man, is she actually listening to me? Because Countess Anise, she's also a Mesmer, of course, she wasn't really there, so she's here. So let's talk to her now.
My apologies for the deception, but I must go to unconventional lengths to protect Kryta.
Countess, Minister Estelle is claiming that you were there at the secret meeting. She's implicating you.
Nonsense. I was at no such meeting. I did, however, receive a mysterious message signed only with the initial E. The note said that Estelle was in a bandit gambling parlor when she was supposedly spying on our queen. Reminding her of this will be enough to make her drop her lie, faster than Vern's dignity.
Okay, cool. So we can use that to really pressure.
So good to see you, Minister.
If you can hear me through your illusion.
May I fill your glass for you?
Okay, let's go.
You again? I hope you're not planning another interrogation. This is a party, if you haven't noticed.
Yes. I imagine Countess Anise had a lie to cover up her presence at the bridge. It's her word against mine. Well, actually, Minister, it's several people's words against yours. What are you talking about? Has someone said that they testify against me? We have witnesses who will support Countess Anise's story. Traitors to the ministry. Traitors! They'll find themselves in the streets soon. I doubt it. The Queen has positions for those who are honest and honorable. There are those of us who see through the minister's lies, and our numbers are growing. Jury would approve, eh, Cass? Goodbye, Minister.
I'll have you know I'm very well connected, and
Your connections can't help with this. We know what you've been up to.
What do you mean?
We know
can
you
take
couldn't
that.
have witnessed
Thank
this
you.
supposed meeting with Scarlet. We hear you were busy meeting with some lobbyists that day.
Lobbyist? What are you talking about?
So much for subtlety. You were busy gambling with some ruffians.
Keep your voice down. That's a baseless accusation.
Is that so, Minister Estelle? Perhaps you and I should speak privately and sort this little mess out. Please follow my guards. I'll be with you shortly.
Countess Anise, thank you for inviting us to your party. It's been an entertaining and productive evening.
No one is more delighted by your presence than I. With all that socializing and skullduggery, you must be craving the longest of naps. Now that this messy affair is out of the way, I feel fairly certain Queen Jenna will attend your summit. I think Minister Estelle will soon see the value in cooperating with me, rather than rotting in prison for treason. I may have use for her. On a separate note, I do hope you will stay and join the Queen's entourage, Casimir.
You mean travel with the Queen to the summit? I'd be honored.
Yes, I think that's the right play. You will, of course, have time to relay the full details of your father's story at that time.
Oh, I don't think the Queen would be interested in...
Nonsense. Now go. Say pretty things to my guests and enjoy yourselves for the rest of the evening.
Okay. You must visit more often. The party wouldn't have been nearly as much fun without you. The Queen sends her gratitude as well. She can now attend your summit. I'll be there as well, though, incognito. That's wonderful news. I appreciate your support, Countess. If you have no objections, I believe I will keep dear Casimir with me for a while. We have much to talk about, don't we, pet? Ooh, okay. One last question. If you knew Estelle was guilty, why not just out her? Put simply, I'm too close to the Queen for my claims to be believable without support. I'd lose much if our dear Jenna were incarcerated, and the ministers know it. That's where you came in. Okay, I understand. Well, I won't keep you any longer. Goodbye for now.
Thank you.
Okay, so the party politics are behind us. Completed. Okay, so another mail. Let's check it out. Taimi, cool. Waypoint news. Hi, I have good news and bad news. I'd ask what you want first, but you know, it's mail, so I choose good news first. As you may have noticed, my WRD or Waypoint Recalibration device worked like a champion. I've been monitoring the Waypoint network, and as the workers repair the waypoints, the vines aren't attacking again. So, did I mention I'm a genius? Now for the bad news. It's Plunt. Oh, Flunt. The surprise there, huh? He insists that I give him a personal demonstration of how the WRD works. It's as if he doesn't believe that my device is actually causing a change. I'm afraid he's going to try to weasel out of coming to the summit. Hey, you come to be my backup? We may have to beat him up or something. Taimi. Okay. So where do we need to go? Back to Dry Top? Yup. Okay. So let's press M again and go down to the left all the way to Dry Top, and let's grab the Vine Bridge waypoint. Oh wait, is that? No, that's just a regular golem, right? So we don't have to... Nice. The gate was just open, so fortunately we could just move on and head towards the quest marker. Okay. Hey, Bram.
Taimi's just ahead. I'd go quickly, though. Those Asuran representatives are getting impatient.
Check.
My crewmates in Ratasum have been monitoring the Waypoint network. They say your device is affecting waypoints, not ley lines. Why?
Can't you see? I adjusted the settings in the waypoint so they process the flow of magic at a more stable rate. I'll put it in simple language for you. My device interfaces with the waypoints and captures on-the-spot readings of magic's rate of flow through them. Using a complicated algorithm that I devised, it calculates the exact minimum frequency required to keep the waypoint running. It then adjusts the waypoint settings.
Our readings are inconclusive without more information. You must demonstrate this device. Now.
Okay, speak with Taimi. I see you got my message. Thanks for coming so quickly. I hope you brought some weapons. We won't be assaulting Flaunt. Okay, but he's insisting on a demonstration. I have some miniature waypoints created for testing, so we can use those. Alright, maybe give them more juice so the change is obvious. I can increase the flow of leyline magic to them to boost their vibrations. They'll be almost as powerful as a real waypoint. Okay.
What are you whispering about over there?
We're formulating a plan to demonstrate how the device works. You'll note that this chamber has a number of waypoint-like props. We'll show you how it works. In miniature. You see, it's so easy, even a simpleton can do it. Take it away, Bram.
Nuh-uh. You're not fooling me again. Hey, boss. Why don't you take this one?
Okay.
There's an active waypoint. Well, a mini one. Go take control of the recalibrate. Now take aim at the waypoint and fire away till its energy's gone.
Okay. Nice.
Check your readings, crew.
Oh.
Why, it is working. Keep at it. I want to see more.
Great. They're eating this up. Go get one more.
Truly impressive work for someone so young.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, that quake was not my fault. Not it. Not it.
You're right, Tyria. There's Mordred headed our way.
Let's roll.
Keep coming. You think your new toy got him riled up? Big thing incoming, and it looks like it means business.
More than that, it's absorbing the ley line energy. Quick, we need to make sure it can't get any more. Use my recalibration device. It'll be just like before, only with lots of evil plans.
Oh, wait. Oh, there. Okay, so we need to kind of destroy the little miniature waypoints so that,
it's
like,
angry now. Watch out. It's
over
about
here.
to attack.
Scruffy's readings say that it's hiding under a tendril. Look for one that isn't attacking back.
oh, okay, cool. Oh, that one.
I think I found it.
You sure?
This tendril's not attacking back.
Strong.
Oh, yeah. So it seems. Oh, whoops. Oh, no.
The Mordremoth is back to steal more ley line energy. Better get on the recalibration.
Okay, Taimi. Oh, he's still invulnerable. Let's get these other Mordremoth out of the way. Okay. There. Oh, oops. Okay, let's go. Oh, whoa.
That feels good.
Okay. We can untalk this one again.
Refreshing.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Here, it's dead.
Guys. Is it safe to emerge? You're sure? Absolutely sure that there aren't any more coming? I'm sure the big one was the last one. Yes, well, the big one, as you so quaintly put it, may have friends. There won't be more. We successfully recalibrated all the waypoints. So, as you can see, Counselor Flaunt, my device will save the entire waypoint network. You can thank me now or later. Was this demonstration to your satisfaction? Uh-oh.
The waypoints are protected. Wonderful.
So, will you agree to come to the Grove Summit?
Not so fast, my muscular friend. In light of this new development, I have decided to add further stipulations to the deal.
What? You...
Silence, Taimi. As a ward of the College of Synergetics of Ratasum, you are required to hand over all inventions for study and documentation. I hereby claim proprietorship over this waypoint recalibration device. I will hold it in trust for you until your graduation.
No! I made this on my own time, outside of Ratasum.
Irrelevant. Hand it over like a good progeny, and we will see you at the summit.
No, I won't let you take it.
You wouldn't dare disobey your superiors, would you? Just hand it over.
Come on, calm down and think.
I told you, it's mine!
Ah,
Oh no!
after that
Taimi!
Charge!
Don't be stupid now.
Taimi!
Okay, let's go.
And there she goes. I swear, that kid is gonna be the death of me. My bet is she's headed deeper into the desert. And that means she's either in trouble now, or will be very soon. Let's go.
Okay. So, recalibrating the waypoints completed. But Taimi is gone. Okay, so let's wrap her up and... what does it say? Track Taimi's course outside the leyline hub. Okay, so let's leave the leyline hub and head towards the next quest marker. Or at least this area to see if there are any clues. Oh dear. Oh, were there any signs? Well, a broken okay, well. Oh, whoops. Let's head back. There's another area here. Hello? Taimi! Okay. Oh, careful now. Oh, Taimi! Follow the trail. Wait. Okay, I think she... Oh, hold up. Yeah. Let's wrap her up. Let's hope these vines... Okay. Taimi! Where did she go? Oh. Okay. So she moved further ahead. Okay. Okay. Oh no, that doesn't look good. Aw, poor Taimi. Okay.
Advance.
Let's get rid of this inquest bastards.
Risk to kill rising. There's one to remember.
Careful for their swinging arms. Oof, ouch.
Refreshing. I feel strong. Advance.
What, another? Oh, this one looks rather big. Different. Got
That's
it.
over.
Taimi?
Taimi, you okay, kid?
Ram, they were all around me. I thought...
Hey now. You're okay. You're fine. They're all gone. We've got your back. You're safe now.
What are they doing here?
Yeah. It's too soon. I need more time. If they want my device, they can wait. I'll give it up later. Remember, Taimi, this is for the greater good. Explain to me how rewarding evil, not to mention theft from promising students, is for the greater good. They're stealing my genius. You're sacrificing it to get them to the summit. Why do I have to be the one to sacrifice something, especially something this important? Okay, if you really don't want to give it up, no, it's okay, I understand. It just makes me so mad. It's just that they don't deserve it. It is my work, but the summit is important. Yeah, thanks, Taimi.
All right. I'll do anything if it helps us get rid of Mordremoth.
That's a good decision, Progeny. You're lucky to be alive.
That's a good decision, Progeny. You're lucky to be alive.
Taimi, remember what we talked about.
Fine, take it. If you break it, you pay for it.
Oh, yeah, because during this part of the story, Taimi, she's still like a progeny and she hasn't graduated yet from the college. So she's still very young. So of course, if you are maybe a bit older and wiser, you might say, yeah, sure. But I can imagine that she's done something amazing, trying to protect the waypoints in old Tyria from the vines of Mordremoth. And it's kind of hard to give that up, I guess, if you're that age and thinking like, meh. Okay, so Bram.
Hi.
I'm glad you were here. Kid's stubborn, but, well, I can relate. Me too. You got this? I need to get to the grove to prepare for the summit. I'll take Taimi to the grove when she's calmed down. Losing her invention and getting cornered by the inquest really scared her. Seeing all those leaders in one place should cheer her up, though. It's going to be quite the event, so see you there. Okay. Taimi and the Asura completed, except...
That looks valuable.
Okay. So let's press M and see where we need to go next. And I think it's travel to the grove. So let's use our waypoint in the grove, and let's use this one, Caledon waypoint. Okay. So attend the World Summit and present your case. Interesting. So we finally got the summit, sort of together in the grove, so they could talk to the Pale Tree and get together and kind of talk about how they will be able to kind of face the new threat, another elder dragon. So okay, meet with your companions. Oh,
you seem uncomfortable being back home in the grove, Blossom.
I despise both puns and pet names, Countess. But as long as you hold my billet, I will go where you need me.
Worried your mother might not approve of all your naughty misadventures?
I'm sure she has far larger concerns.
True. You are only one among her thousands of children. Not as dear to her as her firstborn, like our heroic Pack Marshal.
It may be wiser to focus such commentary on someone without a violent criminal history, Countess.
Wagon thinks this is a good time.
Quite well said, Kanag. So, as you can see, Countess Anise, she has disguised herself as a Silvari.
More violets, I say. Less violets.
Greetings, stranger. I'm all abloom with delight at meeting so many different people. Countess, I know it's you. You've always been the clever one. Well, I beseech you not to give away my little secret. It's for the Queen's security. Okay, I'll leave you to your pretense, but first, has Canuck been behaving? Absolutely. He's the perfect companion. If his tongue ever stops wagging, I'll die of surprise. If you have any trouble with him, you let me know. I'm sure the Countess appreciates your offer, but you can rest assured that I do not intend to cross any line she hasn't asked me to cross. You'd better not. Don't worry, my friend. I have far more painful threats to hang over his head than the edge of your weapon, but I do appreciate your thoughtfulness. A pleasure, as always, Countess. Okay, so we've got some onlookers. I also heard... Did I hear it? Thought I heard a little quaggan. Oh, yeah, it's here. Penelope and Blumanu.
Nice shell.
Blumanu? Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That's... Oops.
They did it. They're all coming.
So they said. I'll believe it when I see it.
Everyone understands how important this is. They'll be here.
Remember your place here. We have an audience with them. It's not a party.
Agreed. We may not be able to speak at all. They're here to talk to one another.
They'll listen to the boss. I know it.
Okay.
This envy of your older siblings ill becomes you. You'd do well to find a way past it. I think you overestimate.
Check
the
in with
value of
Traherne. So where
Windfall and
is
food
Traherne?
is
Oh,
everything.
here.
As
Yeah.
much as one left on a bough to ripen.
With Loranthier of the Wild? Okay. I had word of this summit from the Mother Tree. You're doing a good thing. Those of us who remember the encounter with Zaitan know how merciless the Elder Dragons can be. I applaud your effort. Your presence is appreciated. I'm only here to give you moral support and to answer any questions about the Pack's current plans. You're the one who must make the world leaders see that this is a matter of dire importance. So, what's happening with the Pact? We've regrouped and regained some of our strength after Zaitan. We had been planning to go after Kralkotorek, but then we all heard the dragons bellow. Are you ready to take on Mordremoth? Not yet, but we'll be soon. We're setting up a forward camp from which to begin the assault. I will call on you at some point in the future. We'll need your special skills. I've been away. I had noticed, while I would prefer you at my side, I also know that you have been instrumental in saving many lives. You have your own path, my friend. Who am I to say it's less important than mine? It's been one thing after another, I must admit. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I suspect you have many stories to tell and we'll talk more soon. But for now, I believe you have a world to unite. I'm confident the attendees will listen to you. Good luck. Okay, thanks, Traherne. Okay.
Net affair, whether noble or not, aren't what concern me. It's your failure to evade capture.
I beg your pardon.
Noble intentions don't interest me. What I need is a sharp instrument. A knife that can be employed before anyone realizes it's struck.
Show me where to cut, Countess, and I will be your blade.
Okay.
Shh. Quiet.
Announcing Her Royal Majesty, Queen Jenna of Divinity's Reach.
Oh, cool. Like it's Queen Jenna and Casimir. Hello.
You made it.
You look beautiful.
Representing
now go,
the great
before
Lord
the
of
Queen notices
Holbrecht,
you're gone.
Newt Whitebear.
I missed you.
Me too.
And there he is. Thanks, Newt.
Cool, cool.
On behalf of Ratasum's Arcane Council, Councillor Flunt.
Flint. Hope he trips on his robes.
And finally, Smolder the Unflinching, Imperator of the Black Citadel.
For the legions!
Cool. Smolder. Okay. Oh, cave, right?
Pardon me. The world leaders are assembled and awaiting your presence. You may proceed to the Omphalos chamber.
Okay, nice.
That's our cue. Best behavior, everyone.
I can't wait to see Florent's stupid face when he realizes we're right.
Pardon? I'm sorry to interject myself, but I'm afraid your golem won't be allowed to ascend to the Omphalos chamber.
What? Oh,
This is for grown-ups anyway, Taimi. You need to wait for us down here.
you're kidding, right?
Somebody needs to stay down here and guard our backs. We'll be vulnerable up there. I'll tell you all about it later. Promise.
You'd better remember every little detail, Bram. All right, Scruffy and I will guard the way out.
Aw, poor Taimi. Okay, let's go meet the pill tree and really attend the summit. Okay, let's go.
Esteemed leaders, welcome to the Grove. Your attendance at this critical summit is appreciated. We are here at the behest of the honored group you see before you. I'm told you're all familiar with one another, so I won't make introductions. I will, however, let their spokesperson give us a summary. So, without further ado, please begin.
Hello, good looking.
Oh, if you get cornered, just look at one of us and we'll help you out. Casimir especially, she's got a gift for saying the right thing in social situations. I'll be fine. Okay, greetings. I'm Basil the Wanderer. Thank you for coming. It says much about your leadership that you did. We've all been hearing about Mordremoth's awakening and the damage the Elder Dragon has already wrought. In the time that this dragon has been awake, it has been sending out vines as far as the Iron Marches. Soon Tyria will be nothing more than a giant briar patch. These vines are malicious. Fort Selma has been destroyed, Fort Concordia as well. Their defenses could not keep out an enemy that rises from beneath, shaking the very foundation of their walls and towers. We can't know where it will attack until it does. No one is safe. Our families, our people, our trade routes. Most recently our waypoints were threatened. They may be again someday. This is why I stand before you and ask that you, the most powerful leaders of Tyria, link arms and armies and work together to keep one and all safe and secure. It is up to us. There's no one else. We must unite. We are all Tyrians. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for that information. Esteemed leaders, what are your thoughts?
Mordremoth. Its attacks have been far-reaching but unfocused. Meanwhile, Ascalonian ghosts continue to harass us.
If the Ascalonian ghosts aren't reason enough, we have an army of Flame Legion constantly ripping at our heels. Or nipping, sorry, not ripping. Just waiting for us to leave the Black Citadel unprotected so they can invade. And when Mordremoth has destroyed your citadel, what then? That will happen over my dead body. How can you even suggest such a thing? It already destroyed 2 forts. A friend lost her sister in one of those. You should visit us in our territory one day, so you can see how the Flame Legion and Ascalonian ghosts kill our loved ones. Then perhaps you will understand why we can spare no one. Don't you have hope now that you can deal with the ghosts? Yes, I suppose I do, and that does allow me to relax one eye, but only one. You were instrumental in that experiment, and though it wasn't completely successful, I do believe we will be one day. Well, I truly believe that Mordremoth is the greatest threat right now. They're plant creatures. How hard can they be to fight? One good flamethrower and, with all due respect, those 2 forts were defended by Vigil and Seraph. They were unprepared, taken by surprise. In the future, everyone will be more alert and ready. I saw with my 2 eyes how these places were torn asunder. I heard it was bad. Okay, I respect you, and that alone is the reason I'm agreeing to explore this. I make no commitment, but I'll participate in the discussions. Okay, thank you, Imperator. Okay.
Ulbrek has its hands full with Jormag and the Sons of Svanir. You want us to leave our homesteads to their mercy and go after Mordremoth?
Yeah. I remember the day Jormag awoke and began spewing cold hatred upon my people. I've lost friends, family. Every single day it's a struggle to keep from losing more. Well, Mordremoth doesn't care that you're too busy to fight back. It's coming. Jeez. Not. Mordremoth is not yet as close as the Sons of Svanir. They press in around our homesteads. That is more important. If you wait until Mordremoth attacks to react, it will be too late. I do not command an army. My people make up their own minds and follow their own legends. Then make them aware. Join the discussion and relay what you hear. That is something I can do. The hunters choose their own prey, but I can make sure they know what's coming. I know many who would leap at a chance to fight a dragon. Yeah, well, that's all I ask.
I have Wolfborn and hunters who are eager to face the prey of a lifetime. They'll come.
Why isn't the Pact handling this? Are they mired in ore?
Okay. Aren't you a bit alarmist? What does Traherne have to say? I want to know what he and the Pact are doing about all this. It's their job, after all. You've seen for yourself what the Mordrem can do, Counselor. And if I may interrupt, this Pact Commander has far more knowledge about Mordremoth than I do. I'm here to learn, to listen, and to consider, as you all should. The Pact is not all-powerful. I'm sure the Pact will do all they can, but they won't be enough. Won't be enough? Why not? You took down Zaitan. What's so different about this one? Just do it again. Well, we lost many in that fight. The Order's numbers are reduced. Well, that's your responsibility. Many of those lost were Asura. All the more reason not to cut yourselves off from the rest of us. We have ample protection. Are you saying we should put ourselves on the line to protect all of you? We are safe in Radasum. Are you? Like, you were safe underground? Yeah, that's that's a good thing to say, because, you know, the Asura, they actually lived underground until Primordus woke up and his minions were attacking the Asura, and that's what drove them to live above ground instead of underground. So, yeah. Point well made. Though it galls me to admit it. If we hadn't come to the surface, Primordus and its destroyers would have annihilated my people. Yeah, exactly. Now you see the wisdom in joining forces with others who also want safety. For now, we will continue to study the situation and participate in discussions with the other races. For now. Okay, well, thank you, Counselor.
Much as I am loath to admit it, Radasum has evidence of Mordremoth's insidious invasion. Its tendrils prey on the magic that powers our waypoints and gates.
Exactly. I don't doubt that Mordremoth is a great threat to Tyria, but the safety of my people must be my foremost priority.
Okay. We are brave and strong, but we are few. For so long, we've been at war. Centaurs run right up to our doorstep. Every week, I send letters of condolences to families who have lost loved ones. Your Majesty, our situation is no different from any of these others. Perhaps that's true. We all have a responsibility to protect our people and see them prosper. But I'm not ashamed to admit that I don't see how this will work. What are you asking of us? All I'm asking is that you talk to one another. Talk? How will that help? I can barely get a ceasefire with the Char, and you want us to coordinate our efforts against the dragons. This is a chance to solidify relations with the Char over a common enemy. You make a good point. Still, I cannot promise today that we will march into battle with you. If you join the discussion, you'll find the best way to contribute. I do have strategists and researchers that aren't needed to fight centaurs. I can form them into a team and ask them as the best way to proceed against Mordremoth. The entire world is in grave danger. We all have a role to play. Yes, I believe you. You have opened my eyes to the breadth and depth of this threat. It's It's not another kingdom that is in danger. It's all our kingdoms, all our peoples. While magic is the lifeblood of Tyria, without it, I hate to think... Okay, I will explore how many people can support the effort. You have my word. And I don't have all the answers, but we'll find them if we work together.
I will dedicate a special force to dealing with this new threat. If there is no Tyria, there is no Divinity's Reach. You have all given me hope for Tyria. It seems we...
Oh no.
Weapons out! We're under attack!
The enemy is here. Defend yourselves.
Hey guys, we've got uninvited company down here.
Up here, too.
Time. Get in your golem and hold the line. I'll send the leaders down once it's safe.
You can't! They tore off the lift as soon as they got here. You're trapped up there.
No, we're not. Cass, start preparing us.
Okay.
Okay. Let's clear out the Mordremoth and get the leaders to Casimir's portal. Come on.
Advance. Strong.
To me. We leave now.
Charge.
It's been ages since I fought a battle such as this.
That's been better than I expected.
Bring on Mordremoth!
Way's clear. Heading down with White Bear. Tear those Mordremoth apart!
Oh, but what about the pale tree, guys?
Go on through. I'll keep the portal open as long as I can.
Wait. Before you go, I must speak with you alone.
Okay. Come closer. Yes, yes, I can sense you clearly now. I am weakened. Oh no, no. Are you okay? What happened to you? I can't take much more. That assault was fierce. These Mordremoth tore at my roots and battered my branches. And be warned, there is another. Another Mordremoth? Uh-oh. Yes, one of the most dangerous. It comes directly from Mordremoth. It draws nearer. If I die... You will not die today. Where is it? Tell me. Oh, uh-oh. Listen, you will hear it approach. Okay, I will stand in its way. Oh dear. Hello? Are these, like, sounds of wings? Flapping? Clapping? She said it comes straight from Mordremoth. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Casimir, what happened? Where'd your portal go?
I don't know. It was holding strong. Then all of a sudden it was cut off.
It's attacking the chamber!
Hang on. We'll do what we can from down here. Just hang on.
Oh dear. Okay. So indeed, we just have to hang in there and not get too excited. Oh crap.
I don't have enough energy.
Oh dear.
Advance.
So I haven't eaten anything. Crap.
That's good.
Let's grab some mango pies, which gives us a bit of health every couple of seconds. Okay. Oops.
Advance.
On your right, Dragon scooting around the head.
I'm bleeding.
Let's switch over to Scepter Focus. It can be a bit more. dragon minion. Oh, yeah.
Advance. Advance. Strong. Armored up.
Can we get closer? Darn Shadow of the Dragon. Hit him in the head. Oh. I think just one more round after this. Maybe.
Armored up. Advance. Feel my wrath.
Okay, can we smack it in the head again? Yeah, cool. Let's go. Okay.
The threat has been quelled for now. Oh, please come closer. Please, I must share something with you. Share something with you. I'm fading.
It's working!
What did we see?
Portal flow! Come on down! Mother, are you all right?
No.
Quickly, she's hurt and needs mending.
Okay. Poor pale tree. Okay, use portal. Let's see, I'll check on the world leaders. Okay, Queen Jenna. It would appear that you were right. This attack kills any doubts I had about how dangerous Mordremoth is. Please, if you learn anything else about it, would you let me know? I'll pass along what information I can, Your Majesty. Not Whitebeard. Wolf will be proud of the beating we gave that dragon. I can't wait to tell my sons about this. They'll start polishing their weapons to fight Mordremoth before I even finish telling the tale. Oh, you fought well, Councillor Flund.
My ears. It's good to see you.
As much as I appreciate your efforts in fending off that monstrosity's attack, I'm anxious to depart this overly fragrant hothouse and relay these developments to my colleagues in Radasum. You may leave whenever you like, Counselor. Now is good. Okay. Smolder. Let's see.
Bloodshed is inevitable.
We'll head back as soon as we've helped these Silvari. That's thoughtful of you, Imperator. Then what? Then I have a strategy session with my tribunes. They need to know what I learned here today. After that, I delegate someone to work with the other races. That's a smart plan. I know. Yes, Imperator. Okay, check in with Traherne. Traherne? I'm leaving now. I find I am eager to return to Fort Trinity to continue our preparations against Mordremoth. This reminded me of blight gas at Claw Island. Poor Lion's Arch. It has had more than its fair share of bad luck lately. Far more. There's intelligence behind this attack that does not fit what I know about Elder Dragons. Agreed. The attack was too well timed. We need more information. Who knew about the summit? Only those present and anyone they told? Too many. Information like that leaks like water through cotton. Not helpful. Someone sent a shadow of the dragon after us. But who would do such a thing? I don't know, but I intend to find out. Someone with a heart full of darkness. Well, I hope they rot. Okay, tell your companions about the vision, because yeah, what did we actually see?
Oh my gods, that was horrible. I'm still shaking.
Is the pale tree going to be okay?
No one seems to know. The Sylvari I talked to have never seen her like this. That dragon hurt her badly.
That Zephyrite saboteur had a note on him that pointed to an important target. The leader. You think he meant the pale tree?
I think he took that answer to the grave. But this dragon minion sure convinced people that this summit wasn't a waste of time after all.
Are you feeling okay, boss? You've got a strange look on your face.
Oh, what a horror that beast was. I can't imagine what it was like for you up there on the upper level. I'm fine.
How pleasant to see you.
Okay, rocks. What happened up there? The pale tree, before she lost consciousness, gave me a vision. A vision? What kind of vision? I don't know. There was a golden light and crystals everywhere. You sure the dragon didn't just give you a bump on the head? Positive. The pale tree showed me. It felt like a call to action. What action? What was she talking about? I'm afraid I don't know. It's okay, we'll figure it out. Yeah, and the first thing is to learn all we can about dragons. Just tell us how we can help. Cass and Jury, I want you two to go to the German Priory. Research is right up my alley. We'll go straight there. One of us will mail you when we have enough information to share. Okay, thanks, Taimi. Thanks. Taimi, you need to continue your own research, but keep it quiet. Yeah, we don't want any more nosy counselors butting in and derailing my work. I'll be discreet, boss. Everyone will think I'm just doing schoolwork. Perfect. Bram and Rox, stay close to Taimi in case she needs anything. You got it, boss. But what about you? What are you going to do? Decipher that vision. Tyria's future depends on it.
Very well, Canuck. Playtime is over and you've passed your audition.
The World
You're
Summit?
to go with them.
Why?
I want you to learn what you can about the past
That looks
plans.
valuable.
Follow them to their staging area. I need someone there I know who can get the job done. And I believe you may be that someone.
I shall prove you correct. Until we meet again.
So it seems in the background, Anise told Canuck to come, to go with us. Or at least, you know, learn more about the Pact's plan. And with that, we also completed the Dragon's Reach Part 2. And we've reached the end of this episode, episode 4 already of Living World Season 2. So, close window. With that, I am going to say goodbye to you. So we'll be back, of course, next week as we continue Living World Season 2 in Guild Wars 2. And actually, you know, slowly but surely head towards the first official expansion, Heart of Thorns. For now, if you're also playing Guild Wars 2, I wish you a lot of fun. Soon, Lunar's New Year's will kick off later today in Guild Wars 2, which is always great, you know, the first festival of the year. But for now, until next time.